Angels live in my town.
So listen the f*** up.
It's crazy.
This sounds like you actually have something to say.
Oh, good for you.
What the fuck is he talking about?
You guys are doing terrific.
This is great iced tea.
I think every American should be watching this.
What's good?
Hey-o.
This is Angels Live in My Town.
Yeah.
Bringing you another one.
And another one.
Yeah, Mikey.
we're live.
Did you send me the rundown?
Oh, yeah.
Friendly?
I did earlier. Do you want me
Friendo?
to? I'll send it again, buddy. I can always do that. Look
We
at
got a big show today.
buddy, I feel like a pro now. Look at this shit. Look at it, like right in front of me.
Look
you
at
want
this. Mike is stepping up his game now, going hands-free.
For
Hey-o.
those that don't know, these guys do look very professional with all their tech gear. And
Buddy,
stuff.
the people that
fool
watch
'em.
the show, and by the way, we've got a third mic guest today, now that you've heard him.
guest today, now that Cody's spoken up
Spoken
before
up.
we introduced him. We told you not to talk before we introduced you.
I'm sorry, I like breaking rules.
All
I didn't
right.
actually tell him that, but yeah, Cody, our old pal, sorta. According to him, I'm not a pal.
He's not my best friend.
He's still my pal. I think you guys are still
You're
pals.
still friends with
We're
him.
pals.
I'm best buds with
Cody and I used to do a podcast together.
on.
Yeah, we don't even talk about that show anymore.
No.
It was a shit show, that one. It was fun, though. We used to have a good time.
We
Me and
learned a lot.
Cody in his
We learned a lot.
tiny basement apartment.
Yeah, where are all your green screens around here? I don't know. Like we had a green screen set up in my studio apartment down there.
We did. Did we? Did we ever shoot any video on that show?
No, the whole thing was green.
I
We
think
could've done anything with it,
you
but it's
guys
just-
did a live show, I believe, from Brimstone once.
We did.
We did.
I remember. I watched. I think I was one of your
Watch, we
fans.
never video recorded
I
it.
watched that one.
We live streamed every single
Oh, we
one of
live
them.
streamed
That's
that
what I'm
one.
saying, I watched.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we live streamed.
Yeah, it wasn't until later on we stopped doing it and just posted it up later.
Yeah, we were like that. And trust me, compared to the amount of effort this show takes with all the cameras and shit,
It just took us an
That
hour and a
was-
half to fucking set up.
that was fucking easy.
Yeah, it was simple.
One day we should bring a lucky
Just a live stream.
and just to sit in and watch and see. Maybe even have them come for the fucking setup and get them to help.
Did you send me the rundown?
I'm doing it right now. I just had to cut and paste
Yeah,
it.
that wouldn't actually be a bad idea. Always have like a random person just like sitting in the corner to comment on
Well,
your
we
craziness.
usually have Crazy Carl or Carl Heinz
Heinz.
sit on third mic. He's
Mr.
been a guest
Heinz.
a bunch of
He's been
times.
good.
We like our
He's sort of pseudo famous now.
We like our guests to come in, like our interviews to come in. Speaking of, we have a interview today,
Yep.
but most
Let me get through the rundown.
choose interview chats for some. I was just getting into the interview chat part of it. Like
Oh,
people
okay.
usually choose the video chat because they don't want to come in.
So far, the show is starting off like not the way I like it.
Calm down. Let's go.
I
Get
want
back on
to.
track. It doesn't matter.
I want to get through the rundown.
Hi guys,
go
I have
ahead.
this effect on people.
On today's show, everybody.
Dum, dum, bum.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Christmas show last week. Good show.
Last week.
Or was it last month? It came
Buddy.
out. Oh,
Yeah,
no, 2 months ago.
The last month. Last month?
We're
I don't
all
know.
over the place.
It's okay.
What day is it?
Christmas show recap with Alan. That was a fun one.
No, that's two separate shows. We got the Allen show out too.
Oh God, this
Buddy, you can't even read the here. You know what? Let's start over. Show rundown. We've got the Christmas recap. We have not had. We
Okay,
didn't
let me
get to
do the
talk
rundown.
about.
Let me do the
Go
rundown.
ahead.
Jesus.
You can't even read it. It's simple.
It's recap Christmas show / Alan show.
That's two different shows.
Yeah, but slash doesn't.
I have to literally
necessarily-
write it out for you. What are you, Ron
You
Burgundy?
need to just
I'm Ron Burgundy?
make a separate bullet point.
Ron Burgundy?
Recap Christmas show. Recap Alan show.
Just read the fucking.
I am like Ron Burgundy. I'm on the spot here. Okay. So you got some messages you want to read for the fans?
Finally,
From
it's
the
been a
fans?
long time. Yeah,
We got some
lots.
fan messages coming up. We're gonna share with you. We got a story: women's farting in a jar for money.
Awesome.
That's a pretty interesting story. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. I'm interested.
It actually the plot thickens on that story. Mike, you sent me that, and it was like, oh, really interesting. She can sell her farts, and then it gets more interesting because she almost dies from
Thickens
it.
like a blood clot.
Pretty crazy. Drake has hot sauce on his condom. Puts hot sauce on the condom. Which is, I think, kind of ingenious. We're going to get into that story a bit. Jada Pinkett Smith talks about how her grandmother, when she was very young, taught her how to masturbate.
Yeah, at the age of 9.
At
Wait,
the age of 9.
wait till we get to
We're
it.
going to
It's-
get to that
fuck.
story in a bit. So that's coming up on the show. And then we got an interview with the One Who Stutters, Jared Nathan, comedian out of Toronto. Really talented dude. Really funny. He's handicapped, I'm pretty sure.
He stutters and something else.
He stutters. We're gonna find out for sure what his handicap actually is. But he's a little off, but he's hilarious.
He's an
brilliant,
up and
brilliant
coming comedian.
Very up and coming. They just got a mention on Joe Rogan a couple months ago.
Will Smith has a stutter. Fuck it. He's fine.
So does James Earl Jones. But
Not like
this
Nathan.
guy.
Nathan's
really?
got a very
Yeah.
special stutter.
Yeah,
and,
you can
Look
tell.
forward to that.
He's really unique.
And he's a comedian.
He's a comedian. He's very funny.
Yeah.
He makes me laugh.
Yes.
So he's coming up on the show later.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into it. Christmas show. Good show. Everyone
Great
liked it?
show. Everyone loved the Snickers up the ass.
The Snicker story.
That's all
from
I've been
Ashley.
hearing from everybody.
What a crazy story that was. Did you watch the show, Cody?
I did not prepare for watching a past episode. No, I did not. No.
Didn't
That's
prepare for
okay.
your
We
appearance today.
usually
Didn't
just usually talk about it anyways.
Yeah,
You're
it's okay.
I
So
didn't get the chat notes.
We just
If you
like
didn't-
people.
If you didn't catch it, Ashley gave us a story about a pilot who all he traveled with was an exorbitant amount of dildos, like many dildos. And one of his kinks or fetishes was to stick a Snickers bar up his ass, ram it right up there, push it out, and then eat it.
Yeah.
And then it made him come.
Wow,
that's messed up.
but she watched.
Yeah, well, she
and
wanted-
recorded.
That was her part in it. He
Wait.
wanted her to take it out of the wrapper.
He put it up his own ass or
Correctamundo.
Pretty much,
Correctamundo.
because he shoved a dildo up his ass after the chocolate bar.
Yeah, he shoved it up his rectum. You should go back and watch that.
Snickers are fucking really good, but that's a little weird.
Not that good.
Depends on how you enjoy it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was crazy.
That was
If
wild.
you haven't checked it out, check it out.
Check it out.
Always
check it. And Alan's
Alan's World. We had that one. That was a good one too.
That was a good one. Riddled with technical problems. That
Problems.
show was a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
It actually was supposed to come out before the Christmas show, but because it had so many technical issues, we couldn't get it out until after the Christmas show.
And we left a lot on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, we lost about half the show.
Yeah, unfortunately. We should
Sorry
probably
about
have
that,
him
Alan.
back in again.
We'll probably have Alan back in. Just
Good guy. Good guy. So I'm going to roll into these messages, buddy. Here we go. We got a bunch all over the place, different shows, different times, emails, messages, yada, yada, yada. We got Health Lady was bonkers and funny. That's from S. Haps. Sent us a message. That's obviously Health Lady was the Teresa Tam phone call.
Maybe it's Shaps.
Oh, yes. Could be.
Could be.
But
Haps.
it's
Shaps.
capital S. Shaps. Yeah.
Could be Shaps.
Good done. Then we got awesome show yet again, boys. Managed somehow to keep it on the rails this time. Or did we? That's from our boy Crazy Carl.
Okay.
What else we got here? We got, do you guys take acid before this show?
Who fucking said that?
Big Daddy Cool.
Oh.
If you do, that's the fucking Dutchie.
And
I don't think I could do the show on acid.
he's on the DJ Shub one on that one, so that's a throwback one.
Okay.
I thought it was funny because it was like, is that like,
Were we really out there on that show? I don't
or is he
remember.
just being an asshole?
I mean, people like to be assholes.
We got yes, Sweet Caroline is the worst song I've ever heard. Remember when we
that's true.
did the
We'll talk about
creepy
the creepy
song?
songs, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. We've also got this one here from Derek. Absolutely love the show. Mike's. Just discovered it, and I'm halfway through all your content. Keep it up, greaseballs.
Who's that?
Derek.
Derek. Oh, nice. Thank
Derek
you,
F.
Derek.
Derek F. What else? We got a couple more here, I think. Oh, no, one more. Let's see if we can get it. Hey, Angels.
Uh-oh. Fuck. Come on.
Buddy, it's been a minute.
It's been a while. This is one of our biggest fans.
Yeah.
buddy.
I'm excited.
Congratulations, you two Hugh Hefner, Lester Diamond wannabes.
Lester Diamond's a good reference.
You did it. You guys are the Hustler magazine of podcasts. Congratulations again, and get bent, boys. Doug from Stevensville.
Oh, fuck that guy.
P.S.
Oh, he always there's a PS in
This one now. Be men, not fucking pimps.
Interesting.
There's a lot to.
Not a fucking pimp. That's like from that's a Lester Diamond reference. That's a casino
It's a
reference.
casino reference from the diner.
Oh boy, he thinks we're the hustler of podcasts, not even the playboy of
Well, buddy,
podcasts.
people
is that what
love-
he's trying to say? Like we're the lower, we're like the second tier.
And I think the other night, we were hanging out with a friend, and I think they slipped and they might have revealed themselves.
That's true. We think we found
Out who Doug is.
Doug from
I
Stevensville.
don't think you want to find out who this guy is. 'cause
We
at the end of the day,
we
he
both
was-
said that.
I
He
don't
was
really-
a hater, but now he's a fan.
A little bit of both.
He likes fuck. I think he's a fan of fucking with us, and I think he likes chirping on the show. Which
And
is great.
we know who you are. We
We
think.
made him a star. Yeah, no, we think it's one of our friends who's actually been on the show, Stuntman. But
He is back in the country, so
He made a weird comment
the
other
timing
day.
of his messages.
Yeah.
He made a comment which were very close to the comments that Doug.
Well,
made.
he's like get
said,
get bent, boys. And I was like, what'd you say? And then he's like, what? And he
Interesting.
goes, no, I'm just saying it because the show. And I'm like, nah, you never say that.
You know?
yeah.
And the more we talked about it, the more I felt like he is Doug from Stevensville, and the more I started feeling kind of sad about it. And I'm like, fuck, this bit's ruined. Like, I don't even want him to be Doug from Stevensville.
If that's him, he always used to pawn it off that it was our friend Charlie. He'd be like, "Oh, it's Charlie. It's Charlie."
Throw you off the scent.
And I said, "No way, it's Charlie."
No, the only tech savvy guy that could do it would be him. Charlie wouldn't have the ability nor the time. He's got too many Bud Lights to drink.
That's what Sean said too. He doesn't have the time, but I'm calling
But
bullshit.
it's just an email. It takes 5 minutes to write these things.
Not even.
Right?
Not even.
Yeah. I just the only thing that tells me maybe makes me think that Sean is not Doug from Stevensville. That Stuntman is not Doug from Stevensville. Is that Doug is a little more clever than Sean. I don't think
his
clever.
references. So he must be researching if he's doing them. If it's Sean, yeah. Because remember when we played Bring 'Em Back Bracket, he didn't even know who Wilford Brimley was.
No,
and I feel
right.
like this Doug, he knew Lester Diamond.
That's a very obscure reference.
Yeah, James Woods too. How convenient.
That Lester Diamond.
Yeah,
Stuntman is a little bit of a sneaky devil, though. He knows more than he lets on.
Aren't you the golf hustler, the pimp?
yeah. Anyways, I thought that was pretty funny. We had some good messages, some bad ones. While we're
that was it for the messages?
Yeah, there was a bunch of emoji ones. I don't read the emojis. I want to bring up something before we move along. Remember that Robert Durst murder? Or the murderer?
The Jinx.
Yeah, you've heard this guy before, Cody?
Oh yeah, the unlucky guy. Like it was his fucking fault that he killed.
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
whatever.
So, anyways, he died.
It was like he's either the world's biggest jinx because all these people he knows that are very close to him keep dying mysteriously, or he fucking killed them.
So, anyways, he died, and on Twitter a few weeks back, people were like, "Oh my God, Limp Bizkit was trending, right?" So I clicked on it, and I'm like, "Oh my God, what happened?" People thought it was Fred fucking
Fred
Durst.
did dress up as an old man for
yes.
their new album, right? Because their new album is
that's
them,
true.
like,
He's
being
dressed
older.
Yeah.
So
he still looks nothing like Robert Durst.
No, nothing.
Well,
like
first
him.
of all, wake up, people. Robert Durst is a scumbag. Fred Durst is alive and well, and I enjoy his music, and it has a time and its space in my life. So anyways, the messages is what's even funny. Shocked to hear about Robert Durst passing. Limp Bizkit wasn't my cup of tea, but hard to argue with their impact he had on music.
Come on.
Buddy, wait. R.I.P. Love Limp Bizkit since I was a wee lad.
I mean, Fred Durst hasn't been talked about in a while, too. So it's kind of like now he's finally getting some press, and it's not even for fucking
he needs the
right story.
Are you all joking? The Limp Bizkit jokes, right? He really legitimately cannot be dead. Tell me it's not so.
I do love those tweets when they're like, "No, apparently I'm trending that I died, but I'm still alive. I'm still here."
R.I.P. to Robert Durst. Limp Bizkit is my favorite band. He's your favorite band, but you don't know who the fucking lead singer is of all time. We're gonna miss you, buddy.
Now this red cap gets something from these credits. What's that fucking line?
A lot of people are dying that way.
Oh, buddy, let's
People
not go down that
Dude,
road. I want to
People die, but
happy.
like in the quantity and the frequency it's happening now.
I think it's just the celebrities that we liked are just starting to drop. That's what it is.
People.
wasn't a huge fan of Bob Saget, but that was pretty shocking. At 65, no reason.
Louis Anderson
for how
now
wealthy-
too.
Night before he does a show.
Yeah, for how wealthy he was and like how popular he was, no one should die at that level.
At that age, unless he was sick with something, but he
We
wasn't
don't
sick
know.
with
Didn't seem like
something.
it.
Yeah, no one knew Norm was sick. Well, Louis Anderson died
Norm
of
had
cancer.
cancer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Norm, no one
He
knew he
hid
was
it
sick
from
though.
everybody, though.
Yeah, he
No.
did. He didn't want people to treat him different.
Virgil Abloh, same deal.
Yeah.
Had cancer, but
Meatloaf
Meatloaf died.
undisclosed right now. As far as I know.
Undisclosed.
That was my first
Undisclosed.
catfish experience, by the way.
What,
What's that?
Meatloaf? Meatloaf
Yeah,
catfish
I didn't
you?
know what he looked like because the album cover on Bad Out of Hell was like this, like.
It's fucking awesome. That album's awesome, by the way.
He looks like Meatloaf.
But he does not look like Meatloaf at all. Meatloaf looks like a fucking meatloaf. He's a little bit round around the center.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but he's saying the album cover
the
doesn't
album
look like
cover.
it.
Oh no, I said he looks literally like
Yeah.
He
Meatloaf.
looks like a meatloaf.
And then he
I
lost
agree.
a lot of weight, and then he started to gain it
And
back.
Then he showed up in Fight Club as Bitch Tits Bob.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one of his best performances,
When
in my
I-
opinion.
That was the first time I really saw him live. Like,
It's okay,
like,
Cornelius.
him-
You can cry
You can cry
on his huge tits.
on those big fucking bitch tits.
Yeah, he was taking Winstrol. They give that to horses.
He's talking about big tits. The chick with the women that farts in a jar. Let's get back on here.
Oh yeah, let's get back.
She's
on
got
track.
huge tits. I sent you the video. Play that video.
so happy we're
Wait till you
talking
see how
about this.
hot she is.
I'm
She's a
looking for
chick
the
from.
clip.
I just sent it to you through text.
Is that the only clip we got?
No, I'm going to
But
send
she
you
was
as
on a
we're moving
reality
along
show,
so you don't get
right?
confused.
What reality show was she on?
She's 90 Day Fiance.
That's
If you
right.
wanna
With no
lead
next
something,
McCombie.
Start by
Ash
saying,
Bet. I'm gonna switch.
Yeah, that's
accounts
okay.
here.
So anyway, she started selling her farts in a jar. This night chick from 90 Day Fiance. Well, she explains it. Play the clip and we'll just commentate. It's literally all in here. You could just start from the beginning. I've watched the whole thing. It talks about this thing doesn't give you the end of the story. What's happened to her now, though. This is when it's at its height, I believe.
Okay, 1 second.
That's okay. Take your time, buddy. Just edit the shit out of that.
Oh God, she is fucking rocking.
That's why I said tits.
She's pretty sexy.
Cry on those tits.
She's a little hottie.
Yeah.
And so, and you think when guys want jarred farts, they want it from a hot chick, right?
Obviously. Well, it depends what you're into. I mean, some chicks like fat chicks, some chicks like skinny chicks.
I think it depends on your love affair with said person. You could fuck around with it.
Buddy, she was selling farts for $1,000 a fart.
Dude, could you imagine?
A jar was $1,000.
$1,000, and then she did a 50% off day at $500.
I would imagine it's hard to jar a fart.
I think she explains it in this video. If I remember correctly.
For $1,000 a jar, I could figure it out.
12-minute long video.
You don't just watch the first like 2-3 minutes. And you can pause it and commentate.
With a new business venture, which
cute,
has been exploding.
90 Day Fiance.
It's all over the internet, which is pretty crazy. I never ever expected this, honestly. I started selling farts about 3 weeks ago.
Her diet's insane,
and
too.
in addition to jarring my farts, I've also been selling videos of myself making the jarred farts, which has been extraordinarily popular, but I never ever expected it to take off
popular.
the way
People
that it has.
watching her
Honestly,
fart.
She made like $100,000 in 8 months.
How does she prevent herself from like actually evacuating into
Shitting?
the jar?
Oh, there's videos of that for sure.
Well, she said there is. She said there is videos.
Will she keep that in the jar and send it to them? Because then you're like getting jarred shit.
Well, she puts a rose.
Fart.
So this chick, she
It's like
does
Goldschlager.
this diet so she can brew it up, right? Like black beans, powder, Coke. Not like Coke, like Coke.
Coca-Cola? That
Coca-Cola.
Makes you fart. Yeah, anything carbonated,
bubbly.
right?
Yeah.
That'll get you gassy.
And she puts a rose petal in each jar and
Maybe
writes a
20
note with
or
it
so
too. It's
people-
fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Followed me on my unfiltered page, which I don't know if you guys know, but is my new 18 and up
product
platform.
placement.
Oh,
which
yeah,
has
for
really
sure.
blown up in like the past 3 months ever since.
So is she doing porn too, or is it just the?
Well, she does
Just the farting
videos.
in
She
the jar.
said she does videos of the farting in the jar. I mean, I can't imagine you do that with panties on. I'm assuming, or no panties. I don't know. I don't
but
know.
she doesn't do like
No,
hardcore sex
she
or
started her
masturbating on camera.
own thing with
I would
other
fart
girls
through
though.
Panties. You could sell the panties too. Fuck. What a
That's
dumb
true.
bitch.
Yeah.
Like, we
Maybe
have so
she
many
was. We don't know.
creators. We
I don't know her
have
life.
So many new features. It is like OnlyFans times 100 at this point.
See,
so
she's got other
I've been
girls
using
in
my
her stable.
unfiltered account to sell
fart.
these farts.
I think so, yeah.
I'm the type of person that has learned over the years to never
This is-
be
Does that say fart
ashamed,
jars?
Yeah.
to always be open and accepting of people's weirdness and oddities. And so
don't wanna
I
shame.
was like, you know what? I've been
You don't wanna
requested
shame.
so many times to
don't
jar
wanna
and
shame.
sell
Bring that
my
Coke bottle
farts.
off your
Why
counter,
not
bitch.
let this be a thing that I offer? So I started doing it. I actually offered a limited edition drop of these fart
You like to do
On my
limited drops.
Limited, yeah. That's the key. Is you want to
wearing
do
one right
limited.
now.
He's
I bet
wearing
you-
one right now.
I bet you. There you go. I bet you that when she's brewing that in their belly, there's like a different brand of fart every time. Like, maybe these are a little more musty or pungent
She
or
stuck
whatever.
to
it
the
is.
same diet because she wanted the same
consistency.
delicious smell. She said so. It
It's
was.
delicious.
She doesn't say that, but like she says, it's a good smell. So it's like black
Sells
beans, some kind of vegan protein, yogurt, eggs. She breaks it all down in the video. Yogurt, eggs. Like I said, the Coca-Cola, and she said she would eat that in the morning, and then she would read a book to wait for it to brew up, and then it would start coming.
And then would she just like blast one fart in the jar it, and then like an assembly line?
I'm
like,
assuming
fart in a jar,
so.
jar it, fart in a jar.
She never really breaks that part down. She just says she farts in a jar, puts a rose petal, and she justifies why it's $1,000
Why?
because she writes a special note for each one.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the note says. She doesn't say. Maybe it's like, oh, today my stomach hurt. This I don't fucking know. Puts the rose petal, the jarring. She says it's the time,
Wait a
all
minute,
the
there's a
money she
rose-
has to spend on the food prep.
There's a rose petal in the fart jar?
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck?
That's going to affect the smell,
That's
right?
gonna affect the smell.
I think she thinks it absorbs it. And so when you smell it, eventually after it maybe ships to them, like you smell the rose petal and it's
sounds
all
like she's
fart.
got really shitty smelling farts.
I bet you they're really
up with the
pungent.
rose.
I mean, they'd have to be if you're
Well,
jarring them.
and protein powder, like that shit really were to blow it out.
Yeah, no, protein powder really makes you fart.
And
horribly.
eggs. She was eating eggs, protein powder, black beans.
Eggs would be like they're a horrible rotten egg smell. That's a horrible smell.
But
sulfury.
She's really getting it going. So anyway, she was eating this diet. The crazy part, I remember I was sending to you this like for months, this story. Look at this chick selling farts. And then recently,
So yeah,
she ends up in the fucking hospital.
Well, because it's such a moneymaker, you'd think that there'd be a very small demand for jarred farts.
100,000 in 8 months.
Not a lot of guys would want this, right? That's at least what $1,000 a jar. That's 100 dudes who want farts. You actually think, oh fuck, I could probably find 100 if you're on the internet. You probably find 100 guys that want a jarred fart. She did, obviously.
She did, no problem.
And I guess demand got so high that she was now unable to fulfill the demand with her one butthole and her one colon. She wasn't able to get it all, get as much out there. So she started really eating a lot of this stuff.
No, she kept the same diet. It just was they told her she had to change. So she ended up having she thought she was having a heart attack.
Well, no, this is what, she had so much gas built up in
Correct.
her that she thought she was having a heart attack. She had to go to the hospital.
She wasn't eating more and more. She ate the same amount every day. It's not like she's like, I got to get more out. So she started piling
she wasn't
it on.
maybe getting enough of it out. She kept eating it, even though there's already gas in there that's built up.
Yeah, she just did too much gas.
I'll tell you something. I've had that before where, I don't know if you've ever had a situation where you couldn't fart. Okay,
I've never had that problem.
Never had that problem where you're in a close quarters situation with someone. If you blast a fart, they're gonna hear it.
I don't care.
Mike hasn't lived in Toronto.
I don't care.
You've never had a situation where you held in a fart.
You know what I do? I just let it. I never. It's always better out than in.
I agree with you, but you've never had a situation where you don't.
I never hold it.
You've been married for a while.
I never hold.
Anyways,
I never hold.
Okay.
Never. Put that on a fucking t-shirt.
But I have, and I've been in a situation where I held it too long, and then I got very uncomfortable. Where I had to go to the hospital. I had to go to the emergency room, and they had to give me Demerol to relax my
Buddy,
bowels.
were you holding it for 4 days?
It was a whole day. It was a whole day.
You couldn't step out somewhere. You're like, come on, give me a break.
No, because it's in the situation, in the time when you have to fart. Okay, you're in that situation, you're stuck, and then you hold it in, and then you can't just go on command like I got one in the chamber.
All day.
There's a book out there. You should probably read.
You don't even get that reference. Someone gets that, huh?
No,
it's the Burbs.
Popped outside all day.
That's a pretty obscure one, Mike.
Where was the car parked? It was parked outside all day.
Yeah, that was what was the neighbor's name? Klopak.
It's one of my favorite movies, by the way.
It's fantastic.
Thank you. I know what
the doctor. My brother, the doctor.
So anyways, she's sick. She's doing better now, and she's back, but she won't go back to this lifestyle of selling farts.
Yeah, she was on a supersize me diet. What did she expect?
Page pretty quickly they sold
She's
out.
so pretty though, huh?
Completely blew my
Sexy.
mind, and I made a
makeup,
TikTok that went really viral.
I think that's maybe the appeal, is that it's a hot chick who you wouldn't think ever fart. The guys want to almost think, most of the guys want to think that the girls don't fart.
Wait, they do?
They don't even dump.
Girls fart?
Right?
Yeah, they do.
But then this girl's like, no, I fart. I'm gonna jar it. I'm gonna send it to you.
And you're gonna like it.
And
you're gonna like it.
And you're gonna like it.
And you're gonna give me $1,000.
I want to know how these guys enjoy it though. Do they just kind of lift open the lid just a little bit and just sniff it a little bit at a time?
Seeing you doing it is making it really creepy.
Yeah, it is a little
I can
creepy.
imagine a bunch
Picture
of
what these guys are doing
That's
with
what
these
I'm
jars.
saying. Can you imagine these guys getting it?
I feel like it's like an NFT. I think it's like an NFT. They just have it, and it's sits on the fucking mantle of their shitty apartment. And there's
You think so?
I almost
I don't
prefer
know.
this over an NFT because I can hold it. It's real.
Yeah, it's something real. It happened. It was an event.
An NFT.
Yeah.
I wonder though if you left them in the jar longer, that if they would become more rich, like a fine wine.
I'm going to tell you something.
I don't know.
Nice wine.
So
Dude,
I
don't know.
I know
it could be. It could get more stagnant.
Someone personally.
These are aged farts.
That I was telling this story to, and then they told me, and I'm not going to mention their names, but I know you watch the show, and it's a she. She said she did it at work with one of her friends.
Mm-hmm.
So their friend farted.
She did what?
They farted in a Tupperware container and closed it, and then they walked up and banged it right in their face.
Yeah,
and
it
then
worked.
the other one, they said the person that got it banged in their face, and they reciprocated it like it was like a gag. They'd fart, hold it for whatever amount of time they were working. Maybe they catch them at the end of the day, and they boom blast them right in the face with the jarred fart. They said that it stayed in the jar.
It stayed in the jar.
Really?
It was just shocking to me.
Well, it is gas. I mean, you can't see it, but yeah, I guess you could capture it.
You want to try that? Not right now, but I mean,
I wonder
should
how
we
much
fart
we
into
can
a
get for
jar
our
here?
jarred farts.
I'll
You can
go
sell
fart in a
Angels
jar.
of My Town jarred farts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brew up a fart tonight.
We got a couple items for sale.
Yeah, I could
right
brew
now.
up a fart tonight.
Actually, now when this episode's out, our promo's out and everything about the vax.
You got-
Oh yeah, everyone get your no Vax Talk sign.
Yeah, when you're having a party.
Oh man, these things are fucking perfect. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It worked. You were at a party.
I came here and it was just something fun.
Mikey, grab
that,
one of those behind you. Grab
Because
one if you can
we
reach
all
one.
deal with these things where like the pandemic is a thing. It comes up in
Show 'em
conversation
that
all the
shit.
time. But there's always a friend in the group that just takes it a little bit too far, doesn't read the room, and this is perfect. You
It is the
point
perfect,
to
'cause
you
you
point to the
just-
sign. You're like, listen, guys, we shouldn't be talking about this. I've allowed it too long. This is perfect. Like,
You know
it's
what
a
the
nice
thing
little
is, Cody? Me and Mike came up with this idea. We were tired of like getting together and then we're talking about this because that's all we talk about. You talk about it at work. You talk about it
It's in every
and when I
aspect of your
get
life
together
now.
with you or like Mike or I don't guys see you guys every fucking day or sometimes I don't see you for like months.
It's hard to do it now.
And this is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about other things in life.
Oh, I know what you want to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
So
jarred
we want
farts.
to talk about other things in life. And then we tried this at a party as a test, and it worked. So now I've got people have already bought several of these off us. Got a
they're
couple friends that
fantastic
have them
folks.
behind their bars because when you're hanging out socially, you don't want people to talk. If you guys want to get these fucking signs,
Get into it. Yeah.
you guys want to get these signs, DM us. We're glad to get them to you.
And I also think it's been a very divisive thing in our divisive divides people
all day.
It's been a point of division.
And I think we should all just keep our vax status to ourselves.
Just keep everything
It's your
to
own
yourself.
fucking business.
We
Who
just don't
cares
want
if
to
you're
talk
vaxxed or
about
not?
it. Yeah, I'm over it.
Like actually now we're gonna start talking about it because can you put the sign up because
Put
we're
the sign
probably
back
start
up.
getting into it.
Yeah.
Because really, if you're vax, you're still okay.
Okay, we're done.
Okay.
We're done. We're done.
So what I
But if you
suggest,
want
anyone that wants to get
That's
one
how
of
it
these,
goes. You throw the sign up.
We're dropping
stop
these
talking about the vax.
$20
Get 'em.
slide into our DMs, Facebook, Instagram, or if you know us personally, message us. We'll
Then
get you one.
$20 proceeds are going to feed the kids.
Feed the
For an
children.
additional dollar amount, Mike will send you a flashlight to make sure you're flashing the person that's saying words. And
To add it, guys, if you guys want a tip to really make it work, you
Yeah,
need
add a
to
tip.
flash it right in their eyes and then point to the sign. That shut them right the fuck
We'll
up.
put it on our
Right.
OnlyFans account. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Should we throw in a jarred fart for
Dude,
good measure as
man,
a bonus?
give me-
First 100 people that buy a sign gets a jarred fart.
Give me another couple ransack the universe, and I'll fucking fart in a jar tonight.
Okay.
We'll figure something out.
Maybe you could fart into the can that you drank the
Okay,
beer
you
out
know
of.
what?
That'd be a little hard to compress.
We're getting nasty. You want to hear something nasty? Did you hear this Drake thing? Let's move along. Let's move along. This,
You know what?
I'm tired
Calm
of the fart
down.
joke.
Just calm the fuck down. Now you got your little
got
stand
time.
there and your hands free.
We got
And
time.
he's
I'm
so
easy to move
efficient,
around.
everybody. He's so efficient.
People
Wants
like to keep
move
it
the
moving.
show forward.
You got to. Sometimes you got to keep it. Otherwise,
Someone-
we record for
someone's
4
gotta-
hours and
someone's
then we're
gotta-
editing 5
someone's
hours.
gotta drive the
Listen,
bus.
I'll
Thank
move
you.
forward when I think it's appropriate. Okay, Drake fucking putting.
This is an article. An article here. I can read
You're
it.
gonna read
This
it?
is such a
Yeah,
good
I don't.
fucking
There was no
story.
videos on this.
First of all, I know that this is a problem for wealthy guys. I
100%.
used to work for a guy who was pretty wealthy, and he would do the same thing
Mm-hmm.
where he would make sure that the condom, he wouldn't leave it in the trash bin because he was worried these girls were gonna take the semen out
Yeah.
and put it inside them and get pregnant. I don't even think you can get pregnant that way, but maybe you can. I don't know.
I don't.
Semen can live for 30 days or something like that?
I guess.
What
but
on the
isn't there-
floor or just in the plastic condom?
No, in the right conditions, but in a condom,
It must work, or she's just taking a chance. Like it might work.
It's a 3-hour shelf life, an overnight shelf life, I would think.
That's interesting. I don't know.
I mean,
don't know.
we can
Anyways,
Google that shit.
So
figure it out.
Drake accused of putting hot sauce in a condom. Because like he said, the chick went a thing. I'm going to read the article,
Which is
So
probably a common thing for him because all these girls are trying to trap him.
Yes.
They want the baby mama money.
correct.
They want the child support.
Correct. So Drake has been accused of putting hot sauce in a condom to kill the sperm after having sex.
I think that probably works too.
How would it
for
not?
sure.
Be a silly remote,
So an
right?
Instagram model says that she had a romantic encounter with the rapper at his hotel a few weeks ago. That's what she told everybody. She said after Drake had sex with her, he disposed of the condom in the bathroom. It seems the woman wanted to have a baby with Drake because she said she took the condom out of the trash and attempted to impregnate herself with.
Which is
I
so
can't
embarrassing.
read
Like, how do you even come out publicly and say this?
That's when she.
Why would you even tell anyone that?
I couldn't even read this because I was laughing because then it says that's when she started to suffer from a burning sensation.
Yeah, that's victim mentality right there. That's like a robber breaking into your house and hurting
To me,
himself.
that seems like just desserts. Like if you're trying to surreptitiously impregnate yourself, and it goes awry, I don't think you should be blaming the guy.
Well, Drake admits it. He says they say in this article that he admits that he poured a packet of hot sauce in the condom to kill the sperm.
He
just said no.
Sriracha.
I don't know.
No. He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out with his own brand of sriracha or some own hot sauce. Like Drake brand hot sauce, and he'll sell fucking $2 billion worth of product.
Call it the Drizzy.
The Drizzy. That's actually
You
very well done.
motherfucker.
And, well, he says he's previously admitted that he makes sure that women can never collect his sperm after sex. He's done this before, basically.
Yeah.
That buddy. You know what though? I'll bet you,
Why
like
not
you
flush
said, a
it
lot
down
of
the toilet though.
The condom, you can't flush the
No,
condom.
you're not
It's
supposed to
bad
do
for the
that.
piping.
What if you wrap it in a tissue? That's what I do.
No, you're not supposed
You're
to do
killing all your piping. I hope you're not doing that in your own apartment.
Yeah.
That's bad in
But
your
if you
apartment.
wrap it in the tissue, it goes down like
No.
Do you know why
The
you put tissue in the toilet paper?
dissolves, bud. In
Yeah,
the water.
tissue paper dissolves.
The condom doesn't.
A Kleenex does not dissolve.
Nope.
Kleenex
does not dissolve in our
Condoms definitely don't.
But
dissolve.
toilet paper does.
Toilet paper does. It's
Condoms
designed.
don't dissolve.
So like
They probably fill with water and they make like
they make
worse.
clumps.
balloon animals
Worse.
in there.
I would hate to be
worse.
cleaning your pipes.
Way worse.
I that's usually after what I do with them after my pipes get cleaned.
It's fun. It's funny we talk about this because I just watched something on Instagram where like it showed like the whole flow of like our sewers going into like a water treatment plant and like a processing plant. And the technology that's in that is fucking
Were there any
unbelievable.
condoms in there?
Well, condoms would fuck it up because the latex and the rubber would fucking mess
So
things
we
up.
drink water that's been treated that has condoms and use condoms in
With
it.
your condoms in it.
I don't know about that.
So
but yeah,
what else could you do then to dispose of the condom if you can't throw it in the
Put hot sauce in
you
it.
gotta
He's
put
figured it out.
So
I put that on everything.
I guess it's a good solution. You get some Frank's Red Hot in the bathroom. You just
Have
put
a
that
little-
in there,
have
pepper
one
it
of those
in,
little air tubes that just like sends it into outer space and no one will ever know.
and maybe that's a message for all the girls trying to do this. Like you never know when there's hot sauce in there. It's going to be a little bit of a deterrent.
She felt a burning sensation, this IG model. Why is Drake going after IG models? He can get, like, I feel like he could just be slaying and, like, just top-notch celebs. Are IG models celebs now?
He's going through his Instagram thing. I'm going to fuck her. I'll
It's
fuck
like,
her.
oh, that's
Okay.
what I
I'll
want
fuck
right now.
her.
That's what I want tonight.
Yeah,
That looks
it's like a menu. It's like Uber Eats for him.
Yeah, I like my chips with my dip.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, it's like here. I'm going to DM this one. How long can you get to here? 35 minutes. Great.
And people are like shocked when you have this opinion.
Hey, can you bring some hot sauce?
Yeah, break some hot. Maybe that's what he orders on Uber Eats. Extra hot sauce. Packet.
Girls go to the bathroom early on when they get, hey, I just need to they get in the door. I just need to freshen up. They come out of the bathroom like, what's with the hot sauce in the bathroom? Don't you mind that hard, sweetie?
I think yeah.
I like to wash my hands with it.
So she's suing
It is
him.
COVID.
She wants to sue him.
she
for
wants to
damages.
sue damage.
Always an ambulance chaser right there to fuck.
I mean, she's obviously a gold dinging money.
Buddy,
hungry
come
girl.
on.
She's trying to get pregnant from. She's trying to bring a child into the world so she can get paid. That poor kid. I mean, like, could you imagine being the kid who was born from taking Drake's condom and then sticking it up your vagina?
Imagine she still got
you mean-
pregnant and
you
it
mean
came out a
Drake's-
ginger.
You mean Drake's real kid? You mean Drake's real kid, Mike? Are you referencing Drake's real kid?
Do you think that's maybe how his real was it Adonis? Maybe that's how
the
that
fuck
happened.
is he? How does he decide that he puts this shit in his condoms already? Like, how many times do you think this has happened to him?
He's admitted to doing it before.
So, like, has it been done? Like, how many kids does he have?
One, as far as I know.
One I know of.
He's got
One we
one.
know of, but that was a secret.
Think
It had
about
to
it.
come out. Like
It came out
Pusha
because of Pusha.
put
T.
it out there.
Right.
It might not have come out.
Pushy body.
Drake's got enough money to make anything go away.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
But but you know what? It catches up with you. I know a few dudes who went broke because they had too many baby moms and too many divorces.
You go broke when you
Nick
go
Cannon.
woke, too.
There you go. So that's it for the Drake story.
Yeah, I think we've scrapped that through the mud.
Drizzy,
So great.
Drizzy?
drizzling the hot sauce. in the
Drizzle it in
six.
some other creepy
I agree
shit.
with Cody though. He
Drizzy
should come out with a hot sauce now.
Yeah,
I think that
the
should be the
drizzle.
next step.
Actually, we should just do it for him.
Right?
Steal his thunder. Trademark it first.
Instead of Frank's, it'll be Drake's.
Yeah.
Drake's drizzle.
Drake's drizzle.
Oh, man.
Oh God, man!
Trademark that
I
shit.
hope he's watching.
Someone's already got it.
I
Someone's
mean,
already got it.
dude, it's you heard it on this show first. So
Drake's drizzle.
If that comes out, I think
Drake's
I
drizzle.
think we might have a lawsuit on our hands.
And it's burning.
Well, okay. Well, so hopefully, good luck with that, Drake. I hope that works out in your
I think he
favor.
wins. I don't know what she's suing for at this point. That's what we're moving on to Jada.
Yeah. Next thing we're gonna get into Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's ex, who
They broke up.
Max, or are they still together?
I think they're still together. I think they're
It
still
was a
together.
humiliating moment
Oh.
for Smith, for Will, but I think they're together.
I think they're still together.
I thought
too,
they,
buddy.
They do. Yeah, they had an open kind of relationship a bit.
Yeah.
But I remember Will Smith was really like real bummed out that she had this affair with.
Yeah, and 50. We talked about this before. We always
had
bring
this,
up Will Smith.
And how, what's her name? August Alsina, I think was the kid.
The young rapper or whatever that it was, yeah.
And I've heard a lot of rappers come out and say that it was fairly predatory, the way that whole thing happened. They call Jada a predator.
Oh, Jada. Yeah, I could see that happening.
Jada's not coming off so good on this Red Table show. I think she should cancel the Red Table show.
Well, this is actually from a few years ago. It's just resurfacing again, I guess.
It's resurfacing because people are like, what did she say?
Yeah.
Like, on the Red Table, everyone's just kind of like, they're kind of like, they agree with her and they're like, yeah.
Well, buddy,
yeah,
it's
girl.
creepy because at this Red Table, I don't know who this lady is, but her daughter's here, and I think her daughter's friend. And then this lady, maybe that's the grandma. I don't know.
And no one says anything weird about it. But let's watch the clip here.
39. Let it play right to the end. The 39 right to the end.
This is Jada talking about her grandmother teaching her how to pleasure herself.
Correct.
When she was 9 years old.
Yeah, she admits it. She admits it on like.
She obviously doesn't think there's anything weird about that.
No.
I'm excited.
My mother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that pleasure was from me. And she taught me at 9. I gave myself multiple
Wait. I gave myself multiple orgasms.
Yep, I did. I was really into it at one point.
Wait, fucking poor daughter's there.
Oh, buddy, the best part's next too.
Okay.
Wait,
because
there's
I was
more?
in an exploration state, and I was abstaining from men.
No, that's not why we wait this.
And I actually think I went through kind of an addiction too.
What?
She goes, I think I went through some sort of an addiction.
To masturbate.
Yeah, she was giving herself.
Welcome to the club, babe.
So
yeah,
Jada's,
good point. Thank
Jada's
you.
grandmother showed her. Did Jada show her daughter?
Obviously not. Did you see her face? Obviously not.
Whoa.
Roll that back and look at her
she was
daughter's
blown
face.
away. She wasn't blown away by 9. She was blown away that she gave herself multiple orgasms first.
Yeah,
I
like
think
right
she's
about here.
disgusted
Look
by
at
the
this.
whole thing. Her face is like pretty
it's not
grossed out.
good.
I'm like, I can't imagine it wouldn't be. If I heard my mom say this shit.
Exactly. Nothing is worse than thinking of your parents having sex. Right here, watch.
See what I mean?
Coming up.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
I did.
Jesus.
I was really into
She hasn't
Looks
taught her
exactly
shit.
like a little
just
Will
because I
Smith
was
too.
in an exploration
She's
state,
pretty.
and
What's her name? Willow?
Willow, yeah.
Abstaining
Willow, yeah.
from-
I whip my hair back and
Pretty.
forth. I whip my hair
With my
back
hair
and
back and forth.
Yeah,
That was
she's
a
very
good
pretty.
song. That was a banger.
She looks a lot like her brother. Her brother looks
which all look like Will.
They all look like Will.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know. They're good. They're a good blend of them both. Jada's hot.
Jada's sexy, but
Nairobi is a fucking beast.
She's getting too much
she's
work
too
done.
fucking
She's getting too much
crazy,
work
though.
done
She's
too.
out of her
The
fucking
crazy
mind.
is what I like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a hard-
She's the kind of
crazy.
She's the kind of crazy that
Let's be honest. Let's
she'll
just
super glue your dick in your sleep.
yeah. Let's just agree that at this level of wealth and like how many people know them, it doesn't matter. They have so many proclivities that we will never understand.
Well, because I get your point. We talked about that.
That's why you whip your hair back and forth.
Is that they have a different kind of existence where, and like there's not a lot of pushback on the weird shit that they like or talk about. Like
No, because it's all about money.
Idolize them a bit, so they just
Yeah, you know, I am into that too.
Maybe this is why this is resurfacing.
I really like
after
farting into
years.
jars.
Huh?
I really like farting into jars. That's great. Let's sell it. Oh, yeah, let's do it. That's how shit happens.
She taught me to masturbate at 9.
I really like NFTs.
I bet you Jenny can sell her farts.
Oh yeah,
She probably
people
already
would buy
does.
Jada's.
She's got
People would
she's got
buy
people
Jada's
that
farts.
fart into jars for her, and she sells it as her
If people
brand.
were buying the 90 Day Fiance chick, because even though I think the 90 Day Fiance
ain't
chick is
Jada's
better
fart.
than
Yes, let's back this up a little bit. Let's talk about that fart girl just a quick second.
Sure.
I think she's getting a.
She's failing business 101. She's not duplicating herself somehow. She's
That's
only going to
true.
be able to produce so much.
Exactly. You can
She's
only
not gonna
produce
happen.
so many farts.
She's not
You
going to
need
be able.
scale.
Yeah,
You
she
can't
fucked up.
she
She fucked
shut
up.
down. She shut down.
Yeah, well, maybe she
The
should.
factory shut down.
It ruined her ass.
Yep. Yeah, she was
Or
an idiot.
her gut ecology.
Her colon. She's
Should-
got to talk to Megan Manzo.
Menzo.
She's gonna get on
That's
that
a throwback.
Oh,
Yeah, you
it's
got to
a-
protect your gut.
Is that the making a murderer fucking lady?
Little gut check. Huh?
Who?
Nah,
What?
never mind.
Megan
Don't worry about
Manzo was a guest on her show who's a, what was she, a homeopath?
Homeopath.
Homeo, don't play that.
Yeah.
Homeo,
she's
don't
a
play that.
She's a homeopath.
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 She told us all about the gut. You got to protect your
about
gut.
the gut.
And crush the guts.
Oh man. Okay, so this. You
Gets
guys,
back
you guys
on
saw the-
track of this chick. Like, this is
getting
wild.
back to
We're
this.
totally blowing this
And
off.
I actually think I went through kind of
You guys
an
heard about the
addiction, too.
Kodak Black thing too, right? Where he was like grabbing his mom's ass. and shit.
Yeah, because she went through an addiction of porn. Come on,
happens.
guy.
I don't know.
I think I'm still addicted to porn. What the fuck are we talking about?
What would constitute an addiction to porn? Like if you watch it every day,
No.
every hour?
Yes.
That's it. Probably okay.
Keep
so
going.
every
Keep
day,
going. You want
okay.
to keep going until I say no?
Yes.
Okay. So every day, no.
More.
Every day, no.
More.
Every lunchtime.
More.
Every lunchtime's an addiction.
Every time at lunch.
That's an addiction.
Yeah.
Morning.
Well, unless it's the one time a day, though. If you're just jerking off at lunch or masturbating at lunch for
Are we
girls.
talking cumulative or just one time?
So if you're jerking
One,
off,
if you're,
if you're jerking off multiple times a day, you think it's an addiction?
yes.
Really?
Not every day, twice a day.
What about 3, 4 times, 6 times?
Maybe if you're 16.
You got to get those numbers up, bro.
I'm talking about it as an adult.
You know what's great? I guess I still have that kind of drive.
You jerk off twice a day right now?
Dude, there's days like especially
Days. Once in a while. You said every day, twice a day.
not
No,
every
it's too much.
single
It's too
day.
much.
No,
It's too much.
I also like to build it up. I like to let it brew.
Pool in your belly?
I like to let it pool up. I like to because it's
fuck,
more
why?
impactful.
We tried to do a nice show.
Just throwing rope when you
Never
can.
goes that way. It's we're too far gone, Mike. I don't know. We talk
We're
about
smut
we talk
peddlers.
about fart jars and Jada getting
And,
masturbatory lessons from her
grandmother masturbation rules.
The Hustler podcast.
And then fucking Drake putting hot sauce in condoms. Like, there's not much here
These are pertinent things in
in
the
the
world
topics that is.
Buddy, this is what comes across our feeds, and I find interesting.
It is pretty interesting. This was kind of
People
jam-packed
love
with it.
sex. Most people, they're lying if they don't like talking about it.
Okay.
Anyway, so we want to
take a
move
break.
on?
We'll bring on our
Bring a guest. Yeah. Well, who's our guest again? We got Nathan, the comedian.
Jared Nathan. He's a very funny comedian.
Up and comer.
Instagram account, One Who Stutters.
Slightly starting to blow up, right?
Yeah, I mean, like one of our good comedian friends that we've had on the show, who's
Ben Bankus
participates. Yeah, Ben Bankus. He calls in his Teresa Tam all the time.
Yeah, good dude.
He's
funny.
He's really funny.
He has a really good Teresa Tam bit. I did follow him. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, he's great. And then I found Jared Nathan did the sketch with him where he plays Omicron. We should play that for the audience.
Play that into play it in and then let that roll now and then we'll take a break.
Enjoy ourselves. Yeah.
Grab our beers.
Okay, yeah. Here's a clip. And we'll check it out.
Hi, I'm Omicron. People don't think I'm dangerous, but I can kill. Just as are the black people in South Africa.
Hi, I'm the original COVID. You know, the Chinese virus? Joke's on you. I'm white.
I have 10 times the mutations. The scientists are saying I don't make people that sick, so they had them all arrested.
He's way better at censorship than me. When I got hired by the U.S. government, everybody was talking mad shit. People were saying some Chinese guy ate a bat. Do I look like a bat to you?
I made everybody shut down their flights in 2 days. They didn't do that for my brother until 2 weeks.
All right.
So we got our guest coming in now?
Yeah, Jared Nathan.
Beautiful comedian. Funny
One
guy.
Who stutters.
Yeah.
A stuttering comedian.
He's a very funny stuttering comedian.
That's fantastic.
And he's coming on the show. So you can stick around, Cody?
Cody, you mentioned you might have to leave.
I know there's some question, but yeah, I just got the text. I gotta
go?
Yeah, I think I.
Well,
yeah.
hey, wait. Thank you.
Cody.
Cody?
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on
That
the
was
show.
fun.
Dude, this has been a pleasure. It's weird. It's weird to hear your voice.
It's actually weird to have
your
you
ear.
in. It's like a reunited, and it feels so good from.
Reunited.
From we won't mention the name of the
And
show.
it feels
It's still
good.
on Apple Podcasts if you ever want to check it out.
Yeah, if you still want to do that,
Podcast.
it still costs me $17 a month. Whatever.
Does it still? You still pay for it?
It keeps coming out.
He's,
Like, I don't know.
he's trying to get out of here. Let him get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I
if
gotta
you
go.
want to check out Cody and I's
Yeah.
old podcast called Two Guys.
Don't do it. This is the new shit.
If you want
Thank
to
you, Cody. Hey, thank you, buddy. Enjoy the T-shirt. Hey, thank you. Thanks, Cody. We normally don't do this, but Cody's got to run.
Okay.
All right, let's
Thanks,
cut.
bro.
Let's cut for our guest, anyways.
Yeah.
Patch him
Jared
in.
Nathan, coming on. All right, my man Jared Nathan on the show.
Sorry for the delay there, Jared. We were having some issues here.
Sorry
Jared-
for last week, man.
No worries, Jared, at all. We are just so stoked and happy to have you on Angels Live in My Town. You are one of the brightest, shining, up-and-coming comedians in Canada today. And I want to thank you for coming on our show. We're very humbled to have such a big star, big talent like Jared Nathan on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're the best, buddy.
This is awesome. I'm super excited.
Yeah. So let's get right into it. Jared Nathan, when So recently we heard about you. I heard about you through a mutual friend. You know Ben Bankus, right?
Yeah, I know Ben.
Ben's been on our show, and he's contributed to the show. He does a great Teresa Tam impression. Oftentimes calls in, so he's great. And I heard about you on Joe Rogan. They were talking about you on Rogan, and then I saw you on Kill Tony, and I'm like, this fucking guy's a star. This guy's one of the funniest guys out there.
His fucking jokes are funny.
You're hilarious. When did you decide that, hey, this is going to be what I'm going to do for my life? This is this is what I want to do.
2018, I started doing stand up in my motherfucking Winnipeg.
Oh, in Winnipeg, yeah.
Manitoba. I started there. I moved out there, and I started doing comedy. I always loved comedy and stuff, and I always wanted to try doing comedy.
Yeah.
You spoke about Joe Rogan earlier, right?
Yeah, I mentioned Rogan. He mentioned you on the show. You were mentioned on the show, yeah.
In a strange way, Rogan had something to do with me starting comedy. I was watching his show, and he had a guest on named Paul Stamets.
Okay, yeah. I remember that.
He said that he could have started by taking a huge dose of mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
So I thought, what the hell? I could only find 10 grams.
That's a lot. That's a good amount of mushrooms.
Yeah. Yes.
That is a good amount of mushrooms.
I thought that I was going to clear my stutter.
With the mushrooms, I've heard that this can work. I've definitely heard that this can work.
Well, I've watched your stand-up. You said weed slows down your stutter.
Weed slows it down.
Yeah.
But mushrooms, apparently, this guy...
Also, like, in his story, he's also hit by lightning and stuff.
Yeah, I heard the story. I know the story, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you... I was on the shrooms. I was thinking, if I can't cure my stutter, I should do something with my stutter.
Right.
And I saw my friend had given me a flyer that has a stand-up comedy, or she used to work, and that night I wrote like 6 jokes, and some stuff, and then the next day I went to the open mic,
and the rest is history.
Yeah.
How'd it go? How'd it go your first time on stage? Did you eat shit?
Yeah, it was all right. I was more ranting than telling jokes, and then I figured out how to turn those into jokes and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it takes time, right?
Yeah. Also, before doing comedy, I did public speaking.
Get the fuck out of here.
Toastmasters, like, I always loved like public speaking and stuff like that.
It's fucking hilarious. That in itself is really funny, that you're a guy who has a difficulty speaking and you're willing to go. I know people that don't have a speech impediment and they can't even think about public speaking. They're terrified of it. You got balls.
I find that crazy.
What's that?
I find that crazy.
Yeah. Well, obviously you would.
People who have like
they can speak fine.
Abilities to speak, but so afraid.
It's crazy.
I know family members who are afraid to read in public and stuff like that. So
So what is your stutter cause from? Like why? I mean, obviously the shrooms weren't able to overcome it, but is there anything that helps you?
I always had my stutter. I don't know what it caused from. Like maybe I speculate that I'm adopted, and my biological mom took like Valium.
Oh.
And like she didn't know she was pregnant and stuff, so that might cause something.
I see.
So I'm not
Gotcha.
sure. However, I've been stuttering like all my life. It's like normal to me.
You're used to
It's
it.
like,
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
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 Is it one of those things where like can you sing without stuttering? Like when you sing a song, does
I
it
can
just
sing without stuttering. I can rap for the most part
without stuttering?
I can change my voice and like different sound effects and I won't stutter.
Wow,
That's crazy. It's a part of the brain, I think.
Yeah.
It's just something in your
Like-
brain.
Yeah. If I speak in a louder voice and a little robotic, I sound like this.
So have
But
you ever
you don't
thought of
stutter,
converting to that so you don't stutter? Like, have you ever in your life gone to that and been like, hey, I'm going to do this so I don't stutter? Like, have you ever tried to conform so you don't?
Right.
I do that. I do that.
Oh, you do it. You use that as a tool.
I try to make it easier for other person and stuff. So
Yeah.
sometimes I talk like this. However,
Right.
people find it very condescending.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And I sometimes have problems.
Yeah, I could get
So
that.
sometimes I do try to speak like that. Or if I speak louder, some people get offended.
We're Italian, so we're used to people speaking loud. So speak as loud
And
as
we're
you
not,
want.
We are not easily offended here.
You
at the
know,
show.
not at all.
We're not at all. So, but Jared, like, are you? So this has become a career for you. You're doing shows. You're getting paid. You're still live in Winnipeg, or you still live in Winnipeg, or are you in Toronto now?
I hear you. Oh, good.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
I'm wondering. So you're doing shows. You make money through comedy. Are you still living in Winnipeg, or you moved out to Toronto?
I'm in Toronto. I just gotta tell you, I don't really make money through comedy.
Well, because you're just
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet
I'm
is a
not
big
really making
statement.
money through comedy. I make money. I'm so fortunate. I got some money through the GoFundMe, and that's going to help me go back to Austin,
That's sick.
which I am going back February 8th, and things are gonna happen.
That's
Yeah,
so cool,
good for
buddy.
you, man.
That's
That's
very
awesome.
cool. Well, like, give a shout out to the GoFundMe account right now. We'll put
Yeah.
a link up to
I
it.
don't have any more.
It's done. What did
Yeah.
they raise for you? Like 11 grand or something?
Yeah, around that.
Around 11 grand. That's
Nice.
awesome, dude. That'll get you a nice trip to Austin. Maybe then some.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
We get you some.
yeah.
Get you some pussy too. Maybe.
What's the goal when you get down there?
Just be confident in 60 seconds.
Say that again.
Like, my end goal is to, like, work on, like, multiple 60 seconds.
Oh,
so
I
I'm
see.
ready for Kill Tony.
I see. You want to you want to killer 60-second bits. Killer 60
All I'm
seconds.
thinking about is, like, 60 is Kill Tony.
Yeah,
So,
kill
like,
Tony. Yeah, you want to do
I
well.
need to, like, I'm going to do some open. I'm doing all. I'm doing as many likes as I can.
Well, that's how you
That's
build.
awesome.
That's how you build
So-
experience.
Yeah, I have to Kill Tony. I don't want to tell you when the Kill Tony thing will happen. But
What do you don't want to tell us, or you want to tell us?
Doesn't.
Oh,
it is. I'm telling you, without telling you that it's going to happen soon.
You're gonna. Okay. I saw your Kill Tony set. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, your Kill Tony set was great.
Kill Tony was fucking funny.
I'm curious as to when you go back to Austin and do Kill Tony again, what is the 60-second set you're gonna do? Can we hear some of those jokes or no?
Yeah, you gotta. Have you honed any of them?
Are you saving them?
I don't want to. I don't want to give away my trade secrets right now.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I love your work, dude. I just want the people to hear your killer jokes because you had some good ones. What was the one that he told in the last?
I told it the last Tony joke.
Yeah.
I told him though how clean Austin is and how people are so friendly. I saw a dog poop on a sidewalk, and 2 minutes later, a guy walked out of his tent and ate it.
I think that's a good joke.
Gave him a $5 bill, Canadian, and he wiped his face with it. He already knew that a Canadian currency was worth dog shit.
That's funny, dude. That's good.
Well done.
That's good. That's good. So like I think your timing is excellent. Like I don't even think like the stutter has become a hindrance to you because I think the stutter like builds this anticipation for your jokes and then the punchline comes in and you nail it.
I think it's part of his thing now.
Yeah. It's part of the way you deliver. It's
I think it makes the joke funnier now at this point.
I think so too.
Yeah. Thank you. And also the stutters sometimes make me improvise on the fly.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you improvise.
Sometimes I stutter. I kind of changed the joke on stage because I couldn't say a certain word and stuff.
Yeah.
I have to improvise, and sometimes that's how jokes change and evolve.
Is it like W words that give you the hardest time? I feel like the woes and the woes and the.
It's the bees.
It's the biz.
Bees.
The B's and the D's.
Pretty much the anything. Sometimes the stutter is not. I'm going to get kind of technical here.
Yeah.
So
you can get technical.
Stuttering is not the only thing. It's a thing called blocking. And that's how any sound like yeah, it's a fucking like I get stuck on it. I'm not really stuttering. I just get really stuck on it.
Yeah. Like
it's like a vibration.
That's crazy.
Stuttering is like going through a current.
That's
crazy. But other than your stutter, like everything else is normal about you, or is it just the stutter that
I have some like fine motor, gross motor, some cognitive delays. Like my diagnosis is globally delayed.
Okay.
So
But it doesn't affect your sense of humor or your comedy writing. Like you're
added to it.
It's added to it. It's giving you perspective, man.
Nice.
Now,
yeah.
So I was gonna ask you, now that you're like, you know, getting all this attention, you're getting up on stage, you're on Kill Tony, Joe Rogan's mentioning you, people are getting to know Jared Nathan. Have the ladies been a little more friendly to you, Jared? Are you getting your dick wet or not? Like what's going on?
That pussy.
You getting up? You getting in that? You getting in that soft gush?
Gush.
Gush.
Do my thing, you know. So like
he does his thing, ladies and gentlemen.
My man,
Jared.
You know, let's say more money, more problems.
Yeah.
It's kind of true.
It is true. More money, more problems. More girls, more problems.
More people are like a lot of people who did not give me any time of day before.
Yeah, now they're coming
now,
around.
like, asking me to do skits or asking me to like help them write shit and stuff like that.
Do you tell them to fuck off, or do you do it?
I do tell some people to fuck off. So like, I'm not gonna pass down opportunities.
I can hear that. Yeah.
You know what?
Like, put my name out there and stuff, so it's good.
You know, if Lorne Michaels had any fucking sense, you'd be the next cast member on SNL. Like, I mean,
would not do SNL.
You would love it, right?
No, he said he wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
I don't want to do corporate. I don't want to do corporate shit. I don't want to do like.
He wants to be the Gilbert Godfrey of comedy.
He's
That's
edgy.
what he wants to be.
He's too edgy for SNL, probably.
I don't want to. I'm not woke enough for SNL.
You're not woke enough. Well, that's why they need you. They need to be less
He's
woke.
a working man's comic.
He's a working man's comic.
Yeah.
But so Jared, then your dream is just to do stand up, or did you want to make a movie? Do you want to be on your own TV show?
Acting. I don't want to give too much away. But I'm gonna film a movie.
Yeah.
Austin. So it's gonna happen.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be in a movie?
Are you gonna link up with?
Be in a movie.
That's so cool. Congratulations.
I want to do some acting. Yeah, and I want to do acting. I also want to do motivational speaking. That's something that's also a passion of mine.
You got big goals, man. That's awesome.
He's gonna be a big star.
People with disabilities.
Yeah.
And their families. So yeah.
Yeah, because you are a beacon of hope and you are a message of overcoming adversity. Absolutely. Like speaking of your acting, we saw that sketch that you did with Ben where you play Omicron.
Yeah.
I love that.
And that was fucking brilliant.
Actually, I think we played that before we got on with
it on the
It's
show,
fucking awesome.
and it is excellent. You play Omicron to a T. You nailed it. And yeah, and I love that stuff. I want to see you in more stuff. Like I think you're just like so nice to like watch, and you're so entertaining.
And
you're
he's
so
a genuinely
interesting.
nice guy too. Like
Very nice.
Conversing with you, you're such a. I don't want to sound like like gay, but like you're a sweetheart. You're a nice guy
and a gentleman.
And a gentleman, yeah.
Doesn't kiss and tell.
Yeah. Are you gonna link up with Ben when you get back to Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna see more videos then.
Pardon?
We're gonna see more videos then.
Did you
between
say
you and Ben.
you're not gonna have sex with him?
That and I was gonna do more sketches and skits. You know?
Yeah, more sketches and skits.
So like, yeah.
So Ben's your boy. Like you and Ben, you guys hang out.
Without Ben, the whole technical thing, like, it's certain things that drop the dominoes.
Right.
You know,
Ben was the first domino.
Yeah.
No, shout out to Ben. That's
like
fucking
he helped
awesome.
me do during COVID. He did it outside park shows.
Yeah. We remember that. He came on our show and promoted that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did park shows a few times, and that's how I met Jason Rouse.
Oh yeah, cool.
Like, man, I met Jason Rouse through Ben Vegas, and to tell you 100%, without Texas, no. Without Jason Rouse, the whole Texas thing would not happen.
And now through this, Kill Tony, you've met all these other comedians. You're networking out there. You're a name. You're a name out there in comedy. People are looking. The fact that Joe Rogan was talking about you with all his other comedy buddies, that's huge, man.
We just met somebody named Jared Nathan. I don't know if Tony has talked to you about him.
Is that the guy with Down syndrome?
Yeah, and he's from Canada.
I thought he's a murderer.
He's fucking great.
Now you're on the map. Yeah. You're on the radar. You're on everyone's radar now.
I got to thank Tony Hinchcliffe and like right then, and
Yeah.
A lot of people, man. They're great people, and
that's super cool, man.
That's awesome.
And then do you ever like bounce jokes off these guys? Do you ever say like, "Hey, I'm trying this"?
Yeah,
joke
is this one working?
What do you think?
I didn't really initiate anything. But however, Red Band gave me a tag.
Okay.
For a joke.
Oh, he gave you a tag. What was the tag? What was it?
I have a karaoke joke that I got kicked out of karaoke for singing add to the bubble phone. Yeah.
And what was it? What was the tag?
I don't really want to. Yeah. Yeah, they're very nice people, and
okay,
they see the funny, you know. So
Yeah,
that's cool.
And that's the best thing in life, man. People need to laugh more. People take life way too serious.
Yeah, yeah, and you surround yourself with really funny people, and
makes life more enjoyable.
Yeah, it makes you more enjoyable. It makes you a funnier person too.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel that pressure when you're around other comedians? Like, I got to be really funny in front of this guy, or he's gonna think I'm a fucking loser or something? Do you ever feel like
not
that?
really around other comments?
Yeah,
I am right at the 60 second, and like that was the most nervous things I have to do with comedy.
And you killed it.
Like,
You killed it.
I'm writing for like 60 seconds, and like that 60 seconds is like make it or break it.
And you killed it, man.
Yeah, and you nailed it.
This time, like, you know, I can fall off any second.
Yeah, that's
You know,
yeah.
Like I just gotta take it like one step at a time. You know.
That's good advice. That's excellent advice. And like he kept you up there after you did your set.
Yeah, you were up there for like at least 12, 15 minutes.
No, it was like 20,
20?
30 minutes. Yeah, they kept him up there talking to him.
My first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So like the whole thing, but the first episode is or the first time.
Yeah, when you did it. Yeah.
On, the whole I prepared for that.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm
like you prepared your whole life for that because that's your biggest moment at that point.
What I know about Jared already is he takes nothing for granted.
No,
this man does not. He appreciates every little thing.
He's living life.
Absolutely.
In my head, on my way to Austin, I knew there was like a 75% chance I was going to, kill Tony. And I had that in my head.
But it wasn't a guarantee. Yeah. But you had it in your head, so you were prepared.
And passing it, and also, it was 50% manifestation and 50% who I knew.
Right.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
That definitely
well,
helps.
that's that's a good combo. I love his attitude, man. You wouldn't change a thing.
He's got a better attitude than I do.
Me too. Jared, you probably wouldn't change a thing, right? Like you love your life. You love the way things are going. You love your special ability to make people laugh. You love all that. You wouldn't change a thing. I'm guessing,
Jared,
right?
I'm going to tell you something. We're trying, and we're not making people laugh.
We try very hard. I wish I could develop a stutter.
Man, I've got to also tell you, special needs cells.
Say that again. Special needs what?
Cells.
Like
cells.
Special needs
Oh
cells,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. You're gonna
like it's not. I don't.
You're gonna jump on the woke train, Jared? You're gonna jump on that woke train? You're gonna be like,
no, but it's not. I don't know if that's woke or not. But like,
Jared, you go get your money. Fuck him.
Get paid. Fucking get paid, bro.
He'll get paid. I don't care,
get paid. Yeah, it's true. Get paid,
I don't know
bro.
if that's woke or not.
Yeah.
But like, it's kind of the. I'm kind of on this train sometimes. I have no control of what happens.
Yeah,
what
that's
people
true.
think,
You're
you
on.
know?
You're on for the ride, bro. It's a ride, and you're fucking.
I'm gonna
in
tell you
the
something.
ride,
If you come anywhere in our vicinity, I might even make my way. And I don't even really like the city of Toronto. I mean, I do, but there's certain things that it's just too busy for me. That's what I don't like.
It's busy.
But when you do a gig, I would love to come see you when we open up shit. I'd love to come see you do a gig.
Yeah. Are you gonna be doing any shows in Toronto this summer?
I'm doing a show next Friday in Toronto.
Oh shit!
Okay,
that's
cool.
quick.
Yeah. Where? Tell the people.
It's a secret venue. I can't say.
Oh, we're not at that point.
Okay,
That's what I'm
but are you
saying,
gonna
yeah.
maybe share it on your social? Maybe people, if they follow you.
On
how
my
do they-
social and like DM me for tickets, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Everybody DM Jared.
DM Jared.
What is your handle on? It's a handle on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
What's your handle on Instagram there, Jared, so people can know where to find you?
I know it.
Yeah, but the people want to know.
One underscore.
Stutters are
Yeah.
on
One,
Instagram.
one who stutters. One underscore who
Awesome.
underscore stutters.
Check out Jared
on Instagram. Yeah, check out Jared. He's awesome. He's a funny dude. Have you ever been heckled?
Yeah.
No, come on.
Who's heckling
I want to find
Jared?
the piece of shit that fucking heckled Jared.
Tell you, I made a friend out of this heckle, so I want to tell you a story. I was at a Angus show on a patio in a restaurant, and in the front row there was this drunk guy who also a quadriplegic who's in a wheelchair, and during like 20 seconds into my set,
Yeah.
him and his able-bodied drunk friends started telling me, spit it out.
You're telling me the other disabled guy on the bill was fucking heckling you?
Yes. No.
That's kind of funny.
That's fucking funny. That's crazy though. Yeah.
I said, at least I can. Like,
No, but
Yeah,
come
he
back
was,
at him.
Wait, he was busting your
He was
balls.
busting
It's
your
fair
balls. He can
enough.
bust his ball. Man, I'd like to, dude. That's funny.
the audience loved it.
Yeah, of course.
Dude,
It's a funny
that guy
joke.
can walk.
Lots of fucking
Oh fuck.
cripple fight, you know?
Oh fuck. Oh man, that is funny.
he's killing me.
But Jared, you got a great sense of humor about this stuff, right? Like people probably, you know, you probably grew up people teasing you and stuff. You got a thick skin about it. Like you don't mind when people joke about it.
If I had the sense of humor, man, I would have hurt myself a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you,
that.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man.
Humor helps, man. Humor helps.
Man,
situations,
if we can't
man.
laugh, if we can't laugh at ourselves, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. And that's just a beautiful message, man, that you humor helps heal. It helps get overcome.
It
And
does.
and then you're now out there helping people by giving them humor and helping them maybe forget some of the shit that's going on in their life.
Humor is the cheapest medicine, you know?
Yeah.
It's free.
Like people said.
Yeah. Well, well, hopefully not too cheap for too long because this guy.
Yeah, we gotta get Jared paid. Let's get this
Jared
fucking guy
everybody.
paid.
Get this guy paid.
Do you want to play the game with him?
Oh, let's play the game.
Jared,
Okay.
we got a game for you.
Yeah.
We got a quick game with you.
Okay.
Let's play.
So the game is you
Actually, I
need
got it on
to.
my phone too.
Oh yeah. So the game is, Jarrett, you need to. So we've pulled a bunch of clips. They're people stuttering. Okay. You you need to decide if it's acting or a person with a real stutter.
When did you send them to you, Mike?
I can resend them if you like. If not, I got
Wow,
them.
man.
And if you decide it's acting, let us know if it's good acting.
Right.
So it's a two-ply, almost like a two-ply game.
So two-parter. Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna guess
So we'll play a couple and see how it goes.
Real stutter or fake stutter?
Let's go.
Okay. So
I like this attitude.
He likes
so
the attitude.
right off the hop, we're going to ask you if you can tell if it's acting or a real guy stuttering. Okay?
Wow.
Okay. First one. You
Yeah.
ready here?
You like this game, huh? All right, yeah.
It's a ballsy, so it's good.
Close your eyes and put out your hands. I know what it is.
What?
It's a grapefruit.
No, it's the world.
Can you hear that, Jared?
Yeah.
Is that acting or is that a real person with a real stutter?
Real person, real
When it
stutter.
said the punani part, and then before that, it sounded like he was kind of holding back laughter.
Okay, so is that acting or stutter?
Bit, so that one might be fake.
Okay.
So it's a fake. So you think
So
this is an actor?
you think he's acting? You are correct.
You are correct.
Now, is that good acting or bad acting?
Was he acting in a good stutter or a bad stutter? Was
I
he?
kind of heard I kind of felt like he was holding back laughter, so it didn't sound natural.
So it's a bad stutter.
Bad acting.
Bad acting.
Well, it would. Well,
didn't sound natural to you.
yeah, I don't know. I the whole time. Well, yeah.
Okay.
All right, try the next one. Try the next one. We'll try
that
another
was
one.
from Do the Right Thing.
Do the Right Thing. Yes, that's from a movie called Do the Right Thing.
That was from a movie called Do the Right Thing.
Okay, we'll try another one.
What type are you interested in?
It doesn't matter. Just one of those.
Mm-hmm. The
That one. The little one right there.
Panasonic or the Fujitsu?
No, that one.
Oh, the Samsung.
Yeah, the Samsung.
So is that a real stutter, Jared, or is that acting?
What'd you think? What do you think?
It also sounded real because I could feel the struggle.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know. If it's acting, it's good acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying acting.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Most
is.
likely.
Oddly enough, that is acting, and I want
is
to point
acting.
something out. James Earl Jones actually has a real stutter.
Has a real stutter. That was James Earl Jones. He actually has a real stutter in real life. So
played the
very good acting.
I couldn't hear the voice. I couldn't pick up with James Earl Jones. However, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
We got one more for you, Jared.
52. Okay.
It's either a stutter or good acting. Let us know.
Okay, ready? Here we go, Jared.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Six times. 66 times.
He's laughing.
66 times.
So is that a stutter, legitimate stutter, or good acting?
Legit or acting?
I've been in situations where like I almost the exact same thing, but it might be acting.
It's acting.
Jared, is it acting?
It
the
is
Great
acting.
Outdoors.
Jared picked out every single one of them. This guy
Not
knows
except
it.
one, you didn't get.
Yeah.
Jared knows. Jared can pick out the Academy Award winning for stuttering actors.
Yes. You got anything else for Jared? Jared, you got anything
Jared,
to plug?
anything you want to plug? Yeah, you want to talk about? You want to share out with the audience?
I'm going back to Texas soon, February 8th, and things are gonna happen. And check out my Instagram, the One_Who_Stutters. I'm dropping some hits on there soon, and I'm gonna keep making some content, and the Kill 20 fans will see me on the show very soon.
Awesome. Thank
dude.
you, Jared, for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming on, Jared.
Thank you for having me.
And absolutely, dude, we are going to follow your career.
Buddy,
and,
all the best. And we're going to get him on our gig.
Can't wait to see you do more
Come to our
stand-up.
charity event, Jared. Thank you.
More stage time. Yeah, and Jared's going to be on. Jared's on the event. I'll go pick Jared up if I have to bring him to this event.
My man. Thank you, Jared.
Yeah,
we
and
appreciate it.
We'll put you up in a hotel and everything, maybe.
Good guy, man. Thank you, Jared.
My
Appreciate
man,
it.
Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
Jared.
Keep on trucking along there, buddy.
Thanks again for coming on the show, and we'll be in touch, Jared.
All right, sounds good.
Take care, my
buddy.
man.
Freedom rules, buddy. Freedom rules.
Yeah.
You got a message for the convoy? You got a message?
Keep on trucking.
I knew it was.
Keep on trucking.
My man, Jared.
Yeah, my man, Jared. I love it.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Take
brother.
care, buddy. Stay safe. Mikey, that was a good show.
That was a good show. Jared Nathan.
Thank you, Jared. Thanks for
Jared
Cody,
Nathan.
even though he had to step out.
Yeah.
This was awesome. I had
Good
a ton
show.
of fun. Good fun. Jared's a good guy. Everybody check out
Check
The
out
One Who
Jared.
Stutters.
The One Who Stutters.
Thank you. And
Thank
check
you,
out
Jared.
our Instagram. And guys, buy the sign. No vax talk. Buy some teas, too.
Yeah.
And come to our charity event when it happens.
Absolutely.
Buddy, thank you.
Thank you.
I like your name a lot.